Right. The way it works is a relative or friend who has a daughter, a granddaughter, a niece, or a special young person that they want to start a fund up.
We email and text each other a lot, and she's always been encouraging towards me and everything I do. So when she asked if I wanted to be part of the Daisy Fund, I wanted to do this for her, so I said yes.
I was really excited about the Daisy Fund, and I was thrilled. My mom gave that to me as a gift for Christmas one year, which that was really meaningful to me because I've been involved with Women and Girls Fund and I've seen the work that we've done, and I guess you can say that I was kind of the test subject for it, which I'm fine being the test subject for it. But I think it's an important part of the organization because, you know, we have to teach philanthropy to the next generation because, you know, the nonprofits in Talbot County and on the Midshore, they're run by people of the older generations, and we need to make sure that the people of the younger generations are constantly being cultivated and educated in this area so that they can continue moving forward.
Each year they are given a summary of 4 to 5 proposals that we, with the Women and Girls Fund, have already reviewed for our annual awards luncheon, which is in April. And they take that information along with the amount of available money that they can expend that year, and then they can make a decision to give their money to only one organization, or they can divide it among 2 or more organizations. But it's totally their decision.
It was a hard decision, and I've had to do this already before.
Oh, you did?
Yes. And they gave me this survey online, and it explained where my money would be going into. And I decided to go with 1 out of the 3 choices.
Yeah.
I remember the first year that the Daisy Fund was able to, or that my Daisy Fund was able to produce money that I could choose where it was allocated to, and the grant readers had set aside specific organizations to receive funds from the Daisy Fund, and then we got to choose where we wanted our money to go, and I sprinkled mine evenly across each of the nonprofits because I was like, well, you know, not one is sticking out to me as somebody who really needs it. I'd like to give a little bit to each one of them. Now last year, that was different for me. My dad passed away in July, and Hospice Regional had their grant, which was for a camp for children who had lost a loved one due to either cancer or something else that had taken them away. And it was a summer camp or a regional camp that they could go to and be with other people who had lost someone and work through that grief. And reading that grant request and reading about that organization, I, hands down, as soon as I read it, I said that's where all my money needs to go this year.
I don't think that I thought so much when I was growing up of giving back. And so it was not until I was middle-aged that I had any opportunity to really do that. And I think to put this in the lives of these young girls at an early age, then it becomes maybe a way of life for them. And they become the teachers and the crusaders for us in the future.